Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Live with Giles McCoy. Now, today we have a fun episode. This is one of those things that I really like talking about, and that's deals. Yeah, so it's about time for Memorial Day sales. So I put out the call a little bit earlier today. Maybe I should put the call out, I don't know, a few days ago, but today's when it went out to a bunch of my industry contacts, folks working at different companies and that kind of thing. And I said, hey, why don't you send over some of your best Memorial Day deals, and I'll talk about them on the stream tonight. So that's where we are, right? So it's all about the deals that I was sent by a bunch of different companies. Now, if you're joining us via my YouTube channel, the Giles McCoy YouTube channel, if you look in the notes, I've got all of the links down there. Now, if you're here via Facebook, or if you're here via Twitch or X or any of the other YouTube channels, all of those might not be down there. But if you're here via Giles McCoy, the links should be down in the notes. So you can follow along. Or if you decide you need to make a purchase at any point, please click on one of those links first, because they're all affiliate links. I think every single one of them. So, well, no, there are a few. There are a few companies that don't have affiliate programs, but I've still got those in there because they have some pretty good deals that I wanted to tell everybody about. But if you're gonna use any, please go ahead and click a link down there. Mad Piranha, welcome. Yeah, it feels like I haven't done one of these evening streams in a while. I think it was before the last one was before I went overseas for that last HiFi show, I think. But we're back in the saddle now, and we'll be pushing forward. And like I said, this is sale time, so I'm going to try to figure out how we can talk a little bit about all these different sales. And first up, let's see, Pangea, the great company. They sell a lot of. So before I get into the deals, one thing that I always find that's difficult is when it comes to hi-fi deals and stuff like that. You can always find like a lot of televisions and things like that pretty easy, right? So if you go search for like best Memorial Day deals, you'll get some TVs and you'll get a bunch of other stuff like baby cradles and sheets and laundry detergent. And so, I'm trying to push this a little more toward stuff that we're interested in, and that's what these links are for. So kind of for the more difficult to find deals that aren't publicized quite as widely, but maybe if you're looking for headphones or speakers or something like that, or subwoofer, it's a better way for you to go this way. Oh man, stuck at work. Well, what better way to spend the time while you're stuck at work than chatting with all of us? Hi-Fi Haven in the house. Welcome. Glad to have you on here in the audience. And then for everybody else that's out there watching, if you have questions about anything as we go through the show tonight, feel free to throw those out. We don't have to talk about deals. If you have a question about something else. So if you have a question about a piece of gear or setup, or if you're just happy because something happened and you want to talk about it, throw it in there too. We can chit chat. We're going to hang out and chat for about an hour here about stuff. But first I'm going to get started with Pangea. So they've got their classic 4-shelf rack, $30 off. So let me see if I can share this up so we can look at all this stuff together. That might be a little bit nicer. Okay, let me pull this in here. Add to stage. Okay, all right. Okay, yeah, we can do this. I think we can make this work. And hopefully all these sales come up like they're supposed to. So this is got to be one of the most popular racks in all of hi-fi. At least I see this every hi-fi show I go to. There's got to be 10 rooms that have this rack in it. And then go to a lot of people's homes and visit to talk about this kind of stuff, and you see these all over the place. And I think probably is because of this $169 price tag on sale. So it's $200 regularly, and that's for 4 shelves, right? So I think this is a really outstanding deal, $170, and this is linked in here from Crutchfield, so big player out there in the market. So that won't be new to anyone. Yeah, nice rack. I agree. It's absolutely nice rack and a good price tag. And I had one of these for the longest time, and I still think I have a single platform that I used as like a super low center channel stand for a while. And I had a full set that I used for a while. I don't have it anymore, but I kind of like kind of like this wooden color. And that's nice. They've got carbon fiber, espresso with black posts, and black with black posts. So that's that's the first deal. So check that one out. I have one more from these folks. So let me see if I can get this. My mouse button wants to be weird. So another Pangea deal. Let's see if it updates here. Oh, there we go. Somebody's going to have sent me a weird link or something. I'm going to paste it in. It's going to be horrible. All right. So Always Pushing says, determine the center channel issue I have is I went from bookshelf speaker to towers in too small of an area. Yes, from a different post you were in. I'll report back once in basement double area. Okay. All right. So, we always have our stories of what's going on with our setups, and yeah, I agree. When you upgrade from bookshelves to towers, that there's going to be a difference there. And the without knowing anything else, the tower should be able to play lower, so that's going to change crossover points and stuff like that. And then depending on how the speakers are ported, if they're ported, where you put them at, and if it's a tower, is it behind the screen or how's that working? So a lot of questions there, but yeah, that definitely can make a change. Oh, Mad Prana says carbon fiber. Is that like a English spelling? Carbon fiber. Okay. Oh, so check out. Okay, the Vincent audio, $500 off this bad boy, and I did a review a long time ago of a couple of pieces of Vincent audio, and I really like them. And what I really like even more is the price tag on these guys. I mean, that's a great price tag, and I really like this gear. I would love to actually have a full stack of Vincent that I could use whenever I wanted to pull it out. I don't own any at this point, but I would love to have like a Vincent preamp, dedicated preamp, and dedicated amplifier to use. I think that would be pretty freaking awesome. But I was really super happy with the year. I mean, look, I think it looks really good too. Although personally, I'm turning more into a silver kind of dude. So, and I don't know if it's the silver. Black or silver is on sale. So here, let's look at this one. The 237 Mark II in the silver. Yeah, I'm kind of turning into a silver kind of guy for these. And look at this. That's pretty schwanky right there. And it's got a little window for the tube that's in there. And yeah, I think I just like the styling. It's got plenty of heat sinks on the side to help exhaust that heat, because this is integrated, right? So this is amplification. Let's take a look at the back and see what we got going on here. So got speaker outputs left and right, 2 pair each. Then you've got RCA ends, digital ends. So you got a DAC in there. It would be nice if it did XLR. That's true. I am a big XLR guy. But man, it's got 12-volt triggers. I like that piece of gear. I like that piece of gear a lot. Flip through the rest of these pictures before we move on. I'm curious if anybody else out there has used any Vincent audio before. So we got Kevin. We got Kevin up in the house. Good evening, fellas. Kevin has got a deal that we'll get to here in a bit. It's kind of further down the list. Bruce is with us. Welcome, Bruce. And SVS Outlet has some decent deals. I've got those folks on the list. Nick reached out, and I don't know if he's going to join in or not, but any of the industry players out there, if you want to jump in and chit chat, just hit me up with a message here in chat, and I can send you a link to join. I'm very happy to have people come in and chat with us here and talk about their sales directly. Although it's always kind of tough to get people to join in outside of being entertained on it's 7 o'clock Mountain Time on a Tuesday. That's 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific. But okay, that's the Vincent audio. Mad Prana says go with silver. Yes, let's go with silver. And Van Gool is with us. Welcome. There's a lot of people watching that aren't talking. I even got 2 people on X, and one on my Unbox Live channel has joined as well. So feel free to drop in some comments, folks. Say hi. Join the family. We are here to support each other as we go through this crazy home theater and hi-fi journey. Bass Therapy up in the house, the rising shining star of 2-channel audio. welcome to the show, sir. Glad to have you here. If you've got any good deals for people, let us know. Let us know. Yeah, no, I'm still on natural right now. I can't. I tried one on, but it covered up all this beautifulness right here, and just couldn't hide it. Just gotta let it roll. Let it roll. All right, so I think I've worn Pangea out with their two items. Now, next is Focal. And the Focal sent over a ton of stuff. If you look down in the notes, it's right at the top. But basically, it's their some outdoor speakers and then some earphones. So how can I show this? So let's go look at some of I've got some links. And let's see if this will let me look at some of this stuff. All right. So the Latora 200. This stuff is going to be on sale, and let's see the 200 ICW6s, which are those guys. The 200 ICW8s are 110 off as well. The SAT5s, which are these guys, those are 136 off at 543 each. The Stone 8, 639 each, which is 160 off. The OD Sub 12 is 1599 inch each. That's 400 off. And they have a 4-pack of OD. Maybe it's the Stone 8s, and it's $800 off at $3199. The package includes 2 pairs of OD Sat 5s. So these two pair of those and the sub. All right. So, 4 speakers and the sub. Now, the thing about Focal is you can't really buy them directly from the website. So you have to go to a reseller. And I've got links for audio advice and worldwide stereo down below that you can check out. Now, outside of the outdoor speakers, they also have headphones on sale, and some are 20% off and some are 10% off. So I don't, okay. How do you say bathy? How do you say this? Baths? Is that the right way to say it? The baths? I'm not sure, but the baths, if that's how you say it, they're on sale at 10% off of their price. But the Celestee, the Clear MGs, and the Stellias are also those are all 20% off. So the Celestees are 800 down from 1,000. The Clear MGs are 1199 down from 1499, and the Stellias are 2399 down from 2999. All right, so SVS has some great deals based this. Yep, I have those on the list. I will get to those here in just a few minutes. HiFi Haven is going to check them out. If you do, make sure you use my link, because that's how Daddy gets paid, and that's how this channel keeps going. So that would be appreciated. I like watching you since we're both in college. That's right. Solidarity, baby. It's all about the Coloradians. I'm not sure. Okay, so let's take a look at audio advice, and let's see what that's looking like. They probably have a ton of other stuff going on there as well. So my link just takes us to the front page, and you can see I've got my nice little referral equal home theater fanatics up there. New and noteworthy featured. So let's see if they're actually on sale. Let's look up the baths, or the bathies, the baths. Let's see if it finds them. Is it going to find them? Okay, yeah, I found them. All right, so let's click there, and I don't know if this is reflecting 10% off or not. Let's try the Celestees. I know those, what the prices are supposed to be. Oh, that's not what we want. Doop. CELESTEE. All right. Catalog search is temporarily unavailable. Their website just blew up. We're taking them down, everybody. Audio devices they're crumbling to the pressure that we're bringing to their website right now. CELESTEE. Let's see. Nope. They are done. I think we have broke them. Maybe if we just go through home audio, speakers. Where would they even have headphones at in here? Oh, under headphones and portables. Uh, maybe over the ear. And let's look at Focal. Yeah, maybe this will be the way we have to do this. Okay. The Stellias here show $29.99. Those will be going on sale as soon as they start the sale. So obviously this hasn't hit the website just yet. So keep your eyes peeled, because if you want to buy these, don't buy them now, because they will be $23.99 as opposed to this $29.99 coming up here in the not too distant future. Let me come over here and see if I got any more comments. Nope, nothing yet. Remember, come on, guys, let's comment. Ask me about deals. Post up your deals. If you got something awesome, let me know. All right, and then I also had a worldwide stereo link. Another great company. If you guys haven't been purchasing from them, but let's call them out and give them a little bit of love right here. So, oh man, look at these Focal Utopias, high fidelity over the ear open back headphones, 5Gs. That's some money. And then the Baths, $6.99, and then the Focal Azuries. Man, I don't know how to say any of these things. That's what is wrong with me? I don't know how to pronounce any of it. The Haydenese. You know, I need to get the Focal folks on here to pronounce all this stuff for us. Product type headphones. Let's click this and let's see what all it shows. Okay, the Stellias. These are going to go on sell for $23.99. They are not on sale yet here either. So keep your eye out for those. But Worldwide Stereo, yet another really good company to purchase from. My product says if they have a YouTube page, they'll have to pronounce their name right. You know, they probably they do. I bet there is one that has it, and I can do that research. I'll take that as a to-do item to figure out. Okay. All right. We are done with Focal. Now we're going to move on to Newegg. Newegg is a company mostly associated with like computer stuff, but they also have some AV things as well. And we're gonna take a look at those now and see what they sent. I really didn't go deep into what they sent over, but they have this is their weird television inside of a briefcase from LG. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this before. It's only 1080p, but you know, it's literally a TV inside a little briefcase, and it's on sale. It's down from $13.99 to $9.96. They can't sell many of these things, I don't think LG is. And then you get a $50 gift card as well, which is offered by Electronic Express, whatever that is. But you know, $50, I'll take it. $50 is $50, right? You know, I wonder who does the names for headphones too. That's a really good question that I have no answer to. I guess, you know, after a while, you start running out of names and you got to start making stuff up, right? I guess. I don't know. All right. So here's this man, let's look at some pictures. This is kind of funny. I've seen this in person. And so the television actually, it'll swing around and it lies flat and then the top closes. So some people will actually use this and they'll play video of like a record player, a record spinning. And so when you look at it, it kind of looks like a record player is there and they listen to music that way. I thought that was kind of cool. But man, this is like when you really need a TV with you all the time. You're like, I can't do without my TV. Here, we're going to put it in the back of the car and carry it around. Maybe let's take it on an airplane. It's got a little slot for your, here you go. See, here's somebody doing that thing with the record, right? So anyway, it's interesting. I don't know. I'm curious if you have a use case for this. What would your use case be? Because I don't have a really big use case for it myself. If I'm going to carry a device to watch, I'll just take a tablet. I mean, that's kind of my style, my size. Okay. Now, one of the things that you're going to see in a lot of places is the Samsung frame. And I've got a Samsung frame, like the super old model. This is the old model, the 2022 model. And I've got the 2021, I guess, really old model. And one of the ways that you can tell is if you look at the promotional pictures, this one, the middle model, last year's model, has this kind of teal aquamarine flower, right? If you go to the one that I have, they always have a picture of a suspension bridge, and then the new ones have, I think it's flowers, but they're like red and orange. So they always use those, and that's like the easiest way with your eyes to quickly see without reading which one you're looking at. So this is a older model, but the prices are pretty much right here. So these are available directly from the Samsung website, and when I get to my Samsung stuff, I have links for that there. You can buy them here at Newegg. You can also get them at Best Buy. You can also get them at Walmart. Samsung is sold just about everywhere, including direct. But this 50-inch for $897 for the old model, that's a pretty decent price. I always thought it was kind of strange that they still have models from 2 years ago that they're still trying to push. So they must have like really overproduced those, because they can't have made them in like 2 years, right? Yeah, the old school turntable in a briefcase has been upgraded. Absolutely. HiFi Haven says, I haven't seen that before. Yeah, the only place I've ever seen it was at CES. I think it was only at CES that I've seen it. And then it is indeed a James Bond TV. If it like had a smoke screen or something that came out. And Frugal Audiophile says, I agree. I don't really have much of a use case for a suitcase television, especially when I'm camping. I want to get away from all of my electronics and enjoy nature. Yeah, I don't have a big use case either. But either they made it just as a talking point device, but they're selling it, so it made it in production. So yeah, there's got to be some kind of market for it. Richard is joining us. Welcome, Richard. He is a member of the channel, so he is Jiles McCoy channel royalty. If anybody else would like to join, there's a link down below where you too can become a member of the channel and support us. Always appreciated. All right, so now we're going to move on from the frame, and just the frame television is the viewing device that we use the most in our home, outside of computers and laptops, that kind of thing. That frame TV is used more than anything else we've got. And we've got like a little 55-inch, and it's been a champ, man. We love that thing. Now we're going to move on to another deal from Newegg. So they've got the Samsung 55-inch class Q60D series QLED 4K smart TVs on sale. Oh, and you can see down here what I was talking about. So you see right here, let me click on this. So this guy, that's the old frame that's got the suspension bridge in it. And Samsung's been very consistent with the branding for the different year models. So you can pretty much depend on that if it's directly from Samsung. Now, if it's somebody else, they might use the wrong image, but they're always really good about it. So this 55-inch, $697, that's not the best price I've ever seen on a 55-inch, but that's still a really good price. I'm working on a review for a TCL 65-inch TV that I just think is pretty smoking awesome, and its price is right at $700 too. And I really need to finish that video because they've been yelling at me and I've been slow. I've been real slow because I have a awesome Hisense TV that I got to review after that one that's coming, man, and that is going to be sweet. Okay, boys and girls, Bruce Reed became a YouTube member. Bruce, you are now royalty on the channel. Everyone, thumbs up for Bruce. Thank you, sir. Very much appreciated. And then as royalty, your questions always get answered. No matter what's going on, it stops for the members. And as soon as I get enough members, I'll probably start a kind of a periodic members only chat. I don't have a lot of members yet, but as soon as I hit a fusion of folks that will get together, then we'll have some of those members only private chats, which will be pretty cool. Frugal Audiophile says, frame would be nice in a living room where I don't always want an empty black screen, but would like some nice art above a roaring fireplace. So that is almost exactly how we used it. So ours is in a breakfast nook, which is a little tiny area. You got a little tiny table, and on the wall we have a bunch of photographs. So we took some of those down and stuck up that television, wall mounted it, and it cycles through art continuously. It's really awesome. And then when we sit down, if I'm eating alone or if it's me and the boys or something like that, we'll flip on a television and we just stream from inside the TV. I mean, you don't need any external devices at all. It's really awesome. We just get to the streaming. get to the streaming. It works really well. Hisense has the Canvas TV to compete with the Samsung frame. Absolutely. And I've seen the Canvas TV, but I've never touched it or used it before. So I'd love to get an opportunity to check one of those out. I actually have a number of places in my home where I want to get TVs like that to put up. Some of the locations really are purely just to have rotating artwork because I would never watch TV there. But the boys want, I don't really want to put these in bedrooms, but yeah, there's like 2 or 3 places that I think would be kind of cool to do that. There's like a spot like right over here. I wouldn't mind having one. And I would like to do like a 75 or something over there and just have it continuously go through artwork. I think that'd be pretty cool. Although it's kind of expensive just for artwork. I don't know. Will it display a photo of, say, the Andromeda Galaxy? So you can do all kinds of things with these frame televisions and the competitors. You can take your own artwork and upload into the TV, and it'll show anything you want it to. Or you can buy the service from Samsung and say, I like this kind of artwork, and then it'll just send you random stuff that you roll through. So yeah, you can absolutely have it do Andromeda Galaxy or anything that you want it to do. Thanks, Bruce. Thanks again. I appreciate that. All right. And then the folks from Newegg say, this is the landing page for all of their, what do they call it? Home entertainment deals, right? And that's how I refer to my channel, home entertainment technology. So yeah, look at this. I mean, this is all good stuff, right? Televisions, look at that Audio Technica turned. I need a record player. I don't have one right now. And the Audio Technica kind of calls to me. I'm not like a big fan of the super fancy, like audiophile looking players. I like this kind of more industrial look. That's pretty sweet. Then what do we got down here? Yamaha processors, AV receivers, some Klipsch speakers, wall mounts, more televisions, Samsung LGs. Okay, this is not a frame. This is just regular television there. So yeah, there's some sound bars, lots of stuff. Oh, the music frame. I hope to get one of these to try out here pretty soon. I think that would be a pretty cool idea. Instead of a traditional sound bar, you can use a couple of those beside your TV. And I listened to those at CES and they sounded pretty good. So that's exciting stuff. All right. So Mad Prana says, rotate through anime artwork or artisan wallpapers, ArtStation wallpapers. Absolutely. I don't know if it'll connect to ArtStation directly, but you can download it, upload into the TV, whatever you want it to. Are the Canvas televisions cheaper than Samsung? Well, there's only one way to find out. Hisense. Let me search. Canvas TV. All right, so here is introducing Canvas TV, where art meets entertainment to transform living spaces. Okay, they are obviously not going to show us anything here because they don't sell directly on their webpage. Let's go to Best Buy. And let's see if they have Hisense Canvas. And we'll see. I don't see the Canvas TV at all. I don't know. It is impossible to know what the cost or the price of these TVs are. So maybe they're less expensive or not. I would guess that they would be, but who knows? All right, now SVS. All right, let's take a look and see what they've got going on. So this is the outlet specials, right? And we have a lot of stuff here. So they have the new Ultra Evolution series out. So looks like they're pushing some of the older Ultra stuff out. And I really, really, really want a pair of the Ultra Evolution Pinnacles because they're really, really good. I was talking to some folks about kind of the new paradigm in towers. So right now, there's a huge war going on at the $5,000 a pair price point, and there are a ton of companies that have absolutely stupendous tower speakers at that $5,000 price point, and that's what SVS has got going on with the Pinnacles as well, the Ultra Evolution Pinnacles. And they've got 4 active 8s in that speaker, and they're just ridiculously good, especially for 5,000. So here we got those. We got a bunch of subwoofers as well. Oh, look at this. They got a PB16 piano gloss. All right. I wonder how many of those they have. I've always wanted to get a couple of the PB16s and test those out as well, and see how that would work in my room and do little measurements and comparisons. I've never had one of their larger subs. I've had, I think the SV237 was the biggest one that I've ever had from SVS in the house, and that's smaller compared to the others. All right, CNET says 1,000 for 55 and 1,300 for 65. So that is absolutely less expensive, according to my recollection, for the new versions of the Samsung. So I think the 65-inch Samsung was like 17 or 1,800 for the new model. So this is, good, what, 20% cheaper or something like that. And I love Hisense, by the way. I mean, they're baller. I mean, there are 5 solid television choices out there for people right now: Sony, LG, Samsung, Hisense, TCL. And that TCL, if I could get their 115-inch TCL TV, I would put it in my theater right now, and I would pull out projection and never look back. I would be absolutely, completely done, with projection. And the time's coming, because I can get a 100-inch TV that's okay for $2,000. $2,000. That's not even on sale. $2,000. Can you believe it? All right, but back to SVS. So yeah, they have a lot of stuff. If you're looking for SVS other than their brand new Evolution series, they're in here. Look, they've even got $100 off the Prime Wireless speakers. That's crazy. You can build a whole system out of this stuff with a good discount. And I mean, they got the Ultra Towers for $1,000 a pair. Yeah. All right, that's good stuff. Really happy that Nick sent that over. Remember, if you want any of this stuff, down below. He said not to forget about these things, and I was about to forget. If you get 2 subwoofers from the outlet store, you can get an extra 5% off with Go Dual promo code. And then if you purchase 5 or more speakers and subwoofers, 5 devices, use the word system, and you get 5% off. Now, you can't combine those 2 things. So if you buy 5 subwoofers, you can only get 5% off. You can't get 10% off or 5% off of 5% off. So you only get it once. But hey, why not, right? It's free money, so to speak. Frugal Audiophile says, yes, I love my Hisense U7K. Yeah, absolutely. What size did you get? I mean, that's Hisense. The U7K is like when they broke the world. I mean, really, when they released that K series in the 100-inch U7K, this is just bonkers, man. I mean, that just changed everybody's take on what's possible with televisions. Just ridiculously good stuff. Bruce says, I'd be happy with the Prime Center and the Prime Towers. I have a PB1000 Pro and the Prime Surrounds, but Polk Center and Towers, yeah. No time like the present, man. I'm sure that there are deeper discounts when you get all the way to like Black Friday, but you have to wait 6 months for that if you are interested in purchasing. So I say, take advantage. I don't even know how to say your name, dude. Chibrubrin. There will never be a better deal than a 2023 Samsung S9677. Oh, and that TV is good. So I reviewed a Samsung OLED a little while ago, and man, they're so good. It's so good. But what's really crazy is those micro LEDs and mini LED TVs now. They're coming for you, OLED. They're coming. Yeah, so run, don't walk to get the last ones. Absolutely, you're 100% right. Those are really, really gorgeous. Richard says you should contact Theory Audio Design and ask them to send you their 10K 522 with Class D amp for review. Okay, that's on the list. Theory. Okay, Theory. I have to Google that because I really don't know what it is. Theory Audio Design 10K. I think it was. See what comes up. Maybe just do Theory Audio Design, see if that comes up with something. Here we go. Well, here's our web page for YouTube. Do they have a link? Not really. Oh, here we go. Theory Audio Design. I guess Theory Professional was actually it, and I just didn't click on it and should have. Okay. So products. Okay. Yeah. Looking good. Oh, look at this in-wall sub right here. The IWS 12.6. I like that. So yeah, I'll reach out to them. I've never spoken with them before directly. I've seen them at shows. I don't see a 10K surface and all ceiling. So what did you say they were? Oh, 10K is the price. Okay. Oh, I got you. I see what you're saying. Okay, 522. Okay, I'm with you. Yeah, I'll check that out. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Samsung and Sony and LG are raising their prices again. Hisense and TCL are going to own the market, a good chunk of it here pretty soon. They already own a good chunk of it, and you with the large form factor TVs from Hisense and TCL right now, it's crazy, super crazy. All right, we're going to move on. I gotta get a move on because we're running out of time here. Okay, the home entertainment show. So not really what I think of when I think of deals, but if you want $5 off of tickets for the home entertainment show, show next month, HiFi show in Southern California, I think in Costa Mesa, you can use the code. Well, I've totally forgotten. Ambassador 5. My brain doesn't work. Ambassador 5. So do that, and I'll be there. Most of the folks that I know that are kind of doing the same thing that I do here are going to be there as well. So it'll be a good show to hang out and chit chat and listen to some great music and some great gear, have a drink, and there are a lot of surprises from what I understand of cool events that are going to be happening at the home entertainment show. All right, now I'm going to go through some generic stuff, and I wanted to put these links in to the links below, just in case you wanted to buy something from one of these folks, just so you have links there. But LG, they are saying that they have up to 35% off of their televisions, and they did not reach out and send that to me. I just got a spam mail from them, and here at the top you can see kickoff Memorial Day with 30 to 55% off of select appliances. So if you want a refrigerator, go for it. My Samsung refrigerator review video is doing really well. I think I'm big in the refrigerator kind of world out there. People know me when they think refrigerator. This is this is where they go. But LG, obviously a leader with OLED technology. And let's see here, their 83-inch is $2,000 off, $3,299 if you want one of those bad boys. I mean, you can't go wrong with it unless you're watching it in like a super bright room. That's kind of where OLED in general kind of falls down. Let's see, what do we got? What are some other things here? So this guy is $64.99 for 83. What about this guy? Maybe this is the most expensive one. This one's also $64.99. So yeah, I mean $64.99, $6,500. That's still pretty. I don't know. For me, that's a lot for a television. I don't think I could for any TV. I don't think I would jump in at that price point. It's a big TV, but it's kind of pricey. So it's nice for it to be on sale, right? So if you are looking for LG stuff, I've got links for direct to them, which is what we're looking at now, but also Amazon and Best Buy. Kind of the same thing on Samsung. And let me see, I created this link and I'm not sure if it actually worked or not because I didn't test it. Let's see what happens. No, this link doesn't work. I'm gonna have to go in and fix that. Let's try a Best Buy link for them and see if that works. All right, there we go. So this is the Samsung store, their virtual showroom at Best Buy. So if you're looking for anything, you can look there. Now, I do have the promo link for Samsung, or the promo sheet, and it's not for public distribution, and I can't put it up on screen, right? But I can talk about it. So I'm going to talk about some of the things that you might see or might be interested in. And comment here, the 83-inch G3 is not MLA. Watch out. Oh, that's a bummer. That is a bummer. Okay, so Samsung likes to make their sales as convoluted and difficult to purchase as possible. Sometimes I think they're pretty crazy, and a lot of these deals it looks like are only available on Samsung.com. But they also have deals of the day. They have deals all Discover long, and we're in what's called the Discover Samsung Summer Sale. It's May 20th through May 26th, so it's a week. And then they have curated bundles. So like on Monday, yesterday, we won't talk about it because it's gone. Today, they've got 55% off their 85-inch QLED 4K TV. Say 1,500, and it's only $1,249. That's pretty good. They have 67% off a Galaxy S24 phone. Like a bunch of money off of ranges and refrigerators and microwaves and stuff like that. Tomorrow, they've got deals on the S24, some of their computer monitors, and then 45% off on their Neo QLED 8K TVs. Those are pretty pricey to get that 8K. Is it worth it? I don't know. Dishwasher and some soundbar sales tomorrow. Thursday, more cell phone sales. Friday, washer and dryer. They've got 30% off the 85-inch frame TV. It's $3,000 after 1,300 off. So if you're looking for an 85, man, I can't even imagine what artwork that size would look like in my house. That would be amazing. Samsung, if you have like a return that's got a scratch or something on it, I'll pick it up cheap. Just saying. And then Saturday, more cell phone sales, some laundry stuff. Sunday, Galaxy, more cell phone stuff. Then they have week-long deals on cell phones. They have the Galaxy Book 4 Edge 14 and 16 are on pre-order now. And I actually use the Galaxy Book 3 as my main go-to laptop, and it's great. I carry it all over the place, use it a lot. So anyway, there's more and more stuff from Samsung on sale. So just check those guys out if you are interested in some Samsung love. All right, now Sony is like one of the brands that I know the least about, honestly, which is kind of sad. I wish I'd had a chance to do more with Sony, but so far not really a lot of stuff. But I do have a link to all their sales, so you can kind of go and look and see what's going on. You know, a couple $100 off here, $500 off here, $700, $600, $700, $800, $900, $400 off. So, you know, they have some sales, and I've got links directly to Sony, Amazon, and Best Buy. The same kind of thing for Hisense. You can get some really smoking deals right now. You know, let's look at the Best Buy for Hisense. And so, you know, 100 off down to 500. I mean, 600 to 500. That's not bad. Look at this thing, $129.99 for a 40-inch TV, $20 off, $130. If you need a TV and it doesn't need to be big, why not? And here's 300 off of their mini LED U7, and that's a nice TV right there. That is nice. The U7K. Now, one thing to know is that the N series is now out from Hisense, and that is, I have their new 65-inch N series. So this is last year's model. The Ks are the older ones now. So keep that in mind as you're purchasing. So you can look at model, and if you're looking at K, just know that it's last year's. But look at this. This is actually, you know, $32.99, 100-inch for their K. Man, I want a 100-inch TV. Why do I want one? I don't know. I just want it. So yeah, if you're looking at the U8 stuff, oh my goodness, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice stuff, guys. The U8's pretty nice. Look at this. 50. So this U8N. So I've got the 65 U8N in for review right now. So, and I got to get started with it. Sitting on the floor, waiting for me to finish with the TCL television. Van Gool says, I need a new TV this year to replace my TCL 6 series from 2019. The one that I'm reviewing is the 2024 TCL 6 series, and it's a smoking nice TV. I think it goes for around $700. I've watched it a lot, and I like it. So if you stick with TCL, I honestly, if I were you, I'd be looking at TCL and Hisense and pick probably one of those, and take that extra 20% off because they're wonderful televisions. All right, now just like at Hisense, I've got the TCL stuff, and let's see if Samsung has a TCL store. Can't remember if this actually. No, they don't have a digital front end. So here's the Q7 65 on sale for $700. Q7. Here's the 98-inch. This is the thing here. It's always unavailable. $2,000, $1,000 off. You can't find it anywhere because they always stay sold out, which is fine, right? Good for them, right? I'm not mad about it. S4s, Q6. Okay, so I believe that the one that I have in for review is the 65-inch Q6. And I want to click in here. Now let's go to the 65 Q6. Oh, $479. Okay. Wow, man, that is a lot of TV for $480. I'm telling you guys. I mean, I've watched this thing a lot, and for $500, that is a lot of TV. And so when I first started, I've got this hooked up to an Onkyo, and then I'm running I'm listening on a 2.1 system, and I've got a NVIDIA Shield plugged up to it. And I turn it on, you get the AVR going, and I didn't go through the whole process of setting up a universal remote control and programming everything. And then I would stream off of the NVIDIA Shield. But you know what? Now I don't even do that anymore. I just use the TV remote control. I hit the power button, and it turns the Onkyo on, and it sets it to the TV input for the eARC, and then I just stream using the apps inside of the TV, and it's great. I mean, that's all you need. I mean, for this kind of system. Obviously, that's not like home theater style stuff, but if you just want a nice little system, and if you don't even want to use a processor or an AVR, then you just get a soundbar, plug it in, just use the remote control. CEC works great, and the streaming is awesome. I agree. These prices are crazy. $500 for that is just ridiculous. Right on. I will get it out as soon as I possibly can. I told myself I wasn't going to do anything else until that video was done. But then, of course, I did a travel video with my wife that I posted on my channel today, which is going to get like 8 views because people don't come to my channel for travel stuff. But, it's me and my wife doing it. So it goes up anyway. But still, that's the next one up for grabs. Okay, now Best Buy. So a lot of stuff on Best Buy. And we've looked at a lot of the televisions, and we're on the Best Buy site now. And let me just see if I can go to this front page. Oh, this is something that I don't know a lot about yet, but this Copilot Plus PC for Windows 11. I really want to learn a bit more about it because I'm a huge proponent of AI, right? And Copilot is AI. So Microsoft's take on AI. So I'm really curious to see what that integration with Copilot is going to look like. There are places now you can go search, and they're doing all AI searches and that kind of thing, which is pretty sweet. This 10.2-inch iPad for $329 is pretty nice. Oh, and then this thing. This is another thing I wouldn't mind trying out. The Sonos Ace. I don't know if you guys have heard about them, but that's the new headphones from Sonos that make me think about the Apple Pods or whatever they are, the big Apple headphones. So those are out now as well. The new 2024 Q6 65 $549. Yes, that is great. It is amazing. Great deal. You're absolutely right. All right. So, but there's all kinds of stuff here. If you're looking for whatever, hey man, 150 off on floor care. These Ray-Bans, I want a pair of these too. I wanted a pair of them, but the camera won't let me do the things I want to do with it. Like I would like to wear them and then be able to live stream walking around outside. I think that'd be super cool. Or if I'm like at a HiFi show, if I could just have it record while I'm walking all the time, so that I can just get extra B-roll. I think that'd be awesome too. They put limitations, and of course, there's a camera inside your glasses, and there's not a lot of space for electronics and stuff. But I really want just to be able to turn that thing on and record in landscape, not friggin' portrait, landscape, because I'm wanting it for YouTube. I don't want it for TikTok. But that's just more stuff that I'm interested in. Okay, that's Best Buy. Now, Stark Sound. Okay, my boys. I love me some Stark Sound. They are doing two things, I think. So this is not on sale yet, but this is going to go to, I think, $699 for their SW15P ported subwoofer. And I've got one of those back there, and I've got some videos up about that stuff. So that price is going to come down a lot, starting. I don't know. I thought it would have already started, but it's not started yet. And then their SW15, which is really popular. I see people talking about this thing all the time. That one is $550, and I believe that's where it's going to stay at for the sale. And I think they had sold out. Oh yeah, pre-order still. But supposedly those will be back in like any day now. But great stuff for subs. Now, Cambridge Audio. So I'm actually going to do some content from Cambridge here coming up pretty soon. We're working out all of the details now, but I'm going to show how to use their streamers in a Roon, like a 4-room Roon setup here in my home. So I'm going to show how to set that stuff up, and then how to use Roon to control and play music to all the different Cambridge devices, which is going to be pretty exciting. So I'm looking forward to that. But they have their stuff via Upscale Audio. So that is the outlet that they're using for their sale right now, and they have 10% off of these units. But when you go to upscaleaudio.com and you go to checkout, you should be able to put in a code Jiles McCoy at checkout. So I don't know. Let's I mean, we could test it. We just talked about this a little while ago, not long at all. And let's view cart. Maybe I don't. Where would I put in? Maybe check out. I don't know. How about here, Jiles McCoy? Apply and see if that works. $4.99. That didn't work. Or maybe it's one word. That didn't work either. So at some point, supposedly, you'll be able to get 10% off on those using that code. Hopefully that kicks in pretty soon. Let's try this one. And add to cart. And this is the DAC Magic. I like that name, DAC Magic. And let's trash this one. And let's check out and see if that works now on this one. Nope, I don't think it's working yet. So supposedly that will work at some point and allow you to get 10% off of those two things. So keep your eye out. Cambridge DAC streamer, yeah. So let's go back and take a look at it. The DAC, this is a DAC preamp and headphone amplifier with Bluetooth. So you've got balanced left and right output, unbalanced output. You've got your optical ends, well, USB in, Toslink, SPDIF, Toslink, two different inputs for that. Bluetooth antenna would plug in here. But this is not an amplifier. This is low-level output, but it's a preamp, right? And headphone amplifier. And then the other one was let's go to this one again. This is a network music player. So this is going to be just a bridge. So you got line out, coax out, optical out, just a bunch of outs with Ethernet. So this is not a preamp at all. This is just a way to get digital music to a system somewhere. So if you had a preamp and amp and some speakers, you'd throw this as a source and be able to stream to it. So good stuff. Yeah. And then I think most every streamer is going to have to be a DAC, right? So if it's going to have analog outputs, it'll definitely do it. Audio acoustic engineering, super sticker, $2.99. Truly a gentleman, no matter what other people say. You are always in my heart. Thank you so much. Very much appreciated. The 2024 LG G483, it's MLA. The G3 was not MLA. Interesting. All right, good stuff to know. So it sounds like they're moving up for 2024 as opposed to 2023, and the bigger ones are catching up with the smaller ones. All right, and again, one more time, Audio Acoustic Engineering. Thank you. Can't wait to see you soon. It won't be long. Just 2 more weeks, 3 more weeks. Gosh, it's coming fast, man. Because I'm going to actually go to the home entertainment show before we leave on vacation. And this week is my boy's last week of school. So my Drake, the producer, if you guys don't know, Drake and I do a live stream every Sunday where we unbox a product. And he is Drake, the producer. He's finishing up 9th grade, and he has, I think, 2 or 3 more finals. And my little guy, he's in 7th grade, and he took his last test today. And he has 2 days of just doing nothing at school, and he's asked multiple times already if he can just skip because he has nothing left to do. But I don't think we plan to let him do that. All right, the show, June 7th, 8th, and 9th. If you'd like to see Audio Acoustic Engineering or me or Bass Therapy or a number of other super awesome content creators and influencers, you're more than welcome to come hang out and check out the show. I'll be there, and I'm really looking forward to it. I love that stuff. I would go to shows just about every weekend if I could. And so here's my upcoming show itinerary. So I'll be at the home entertainment show. Then I'm going to go on vacation. And then in July, I'm going to go to Denver Fan Expo, which used to be called Denver Comic Con. And then they got sued because they're not really part of the Comic Con business or company. And then they changed their name to Denver Fan Expo, but it's still the biggest one in Denver. So I'm going to go to that, and I'll do a little bit of coverage of that show as well. I asked if I could interview some of the celebrities, old TV folks from shows years gone by, and they said, "Wow, we don't really do that. They don't really do it." So I tried, but maybe I can get a person. I'd love to get some TV folks on here because I love TV. I love it even more than movies. Where's the show? It's in Costa Mesa, California. Costa Mesa. And you can Google the home entertainment show and find that as well. All right, moving on. Okay, so SVS. This is not SVS. This is GSG. I totally wrote that down wrong. Okay, GSG. And where is it? Here we go. I'll get to that in a minute. Sorry. We're going to do Klipsch first. So Klipsch has 55%, up to 55% off, which probably should not shock you because Klipsch is the master of the 50% off sale. And that link didn't work at all. Oh, there's something because I have this in front of it. How about that? How about we just go up here and try and do it? I might have dorked up this link somehow. How about this? Yeah, I must have dorked. No, I got it to work. Hold on. Stand by. I'm just fat fingering it. That is the problem. Delete, enter. Oh yeah, look at me. I can put in a URL. Where's the show for influencers? Are you talking about the show that I was just talking about? I was talking about the home entertainment show. There is a convention in California that is just for influencers, and not HiFi influencers, but just like the YouTube industry in general. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, etc. I've never been to one of those, and I couldn't tell you the name of the convention, although they send me invitations to come if I want to pay like $5,000 or whatever to attend. But I've never been to it. Think it'd be pretty fun. Although I don't know if I could be surrounded by a bunch of me's for a long period of time. I might go crazy. But there is actually more than one show for that. So here's kind of an interesting system. So the R series, the H20F 5.1 for $13.95, 40% off. You get a sub, center, left, right, 5.1, right? So there's a bunch of stuff on here from Klipsch. And I've signed up to join their affiliate program, but I haven't heard back just yet. And I just did that today. I also have a link to Amazon. For Amazon? Yeah, for Amazon for Klipsch as well. Now, Amazon itself has a bunch of stuff on sale. And this one caught my attention. It's an iPad. But $599 for their 10.9 5th generation, 20% off. That's not bad. We still use ancient iPads, and they're great. So, if you buy this guy, it's going to last you forever. And at 20% off, you don't see anything off the new stuff. The new stuff's never discounted. But for this one, that's a pretty good deal. I thought that one was nice. It was enough to grab my attention. And Don says, "Ha!" That was "Ha!" That's the sound that he makes. Whenever you see that, it's actually Don saying "Ha!" So just so you know. All right. Now GSG. So there's a link for Memorial Day, and you can get 10% off of their 15-inch or 18-inch FedEx Marty cubes. All right. So that link took me here, which I thought might take me to the other thing, but it didn't. But that's okay because we can still find them anyway. So let's look at the round over Marty cube 18-inch. Boom. Hey, look at this. I wonder who made this video. I don't know. Might have been me. Of course, I didn't make this video. This video got like 2 million views, and it's still going. Redonkulous. 2 million views. Mine's only like 400,000. It's not fair. But this guy, you should be able to get 10% off of the $339 price, I think. So that would be about $300 for an 18-inch round over single unit. That's not bad. I love these kits. And these subs, man, they are strong. They are the business. Absolutely. So thanks very much to GSG and Kevin for that deal. It's definitely good times. All right. Dream Media has sent over at least one item. I think they were going to send me more, but they didn't get them to me before the show started. But I want to put this one out here because it was a projector with like 3,000 off or something. 4,000 off. $4,000 off this DLA NZ8. And okay, if I were going to buy a new projector, this exact one is likely the one that I would buy. Because I've seen this in action and it is amazing. I love it. And I am a JVC guy through and through. Sony makes wonderful projectors, but I'm a JVC guy. Epson makes great projectors, but I'm a JVC guy when it comes to projectors. Now I can remain impartial and compare them, but man, I love the black levels that come off the JVCs, and it's just like next level for me. It's a really great experience. And then this, $12,000 is a lot of scratch. I mean, you can buy a used car for $12,000, or you can buy a projector and hang it from your ceiling and watch more movies than you'd ever spend time in your car. So it just depends what your priorities are. But if you're an enthusiast and you're not going to pony up 80 or 90,000 for 130, 140 inch panel TV, maybe this is the way to go. One day those TVs are going to get down to this price range, and you can do 140 inches for $10,000 or something. But we still have some ways to go for that. But I wanted to make sure I call those guys out because they did send that over. And then I did get some links from Motorola. Yeah, they're in my Rolodex, and they responded back. And let me see if I can copy this link, copy hyperlink, and then let's go paste it in over here. And yeah, so if you want some Motorola Bluetooth wireless headphones with microphone, the Moto XT500 Plus, $27, 30% off. I have never heard a pair of Motorola headphones before, but if you wear them, you automatically get to wear sunglasses and a beanie and grow a beard. I guess. I don't know. Something like that. But they look cool, and they twist up pretty good when you compactly fold them. And I think these are just like kind of nice, generic, inexpensive. Don't worry about it too much. I need some headphones. If I lose them, whatever, I'm gonna take them on the airplane. They're lightweight. They scrunch down. They can go in my bag. I think that's great. Great use case. And they have a bunch of stuff, 25, anywhere between 14 to 30% off. And they got kids headphones and wired over the ear earphones on the ear headphones. They've got party speakers, 30% off as well. So if you're looking for some of that kind of stuff, man, check out Motorola. Why not? I mean, they make great stuff. Okay, now I'm going to go over, and so let's see. I'm going to put this up. So this was just sent to me by Matt from Cambridge Audio. And let me see if I can share this screen. He wanted me to show this QR code and get it in the video. So I'm going to do that. All right, share and add to stage. Okay, there it is. That's the QR code from Cambridge. So everybody, take your phone out and click on this thing. I'm gonna see what it does on my phone too. Camera. All right. There we go. QRcodes.com, and takes me to upscale audio. And there we go. There's 3 products here: the Cambridge Audio DAC Magic 100, like we talked about, the MX N10 network player, and the DAC Magic 200M DAC. Oh, so it's the DAC Magic 100 and the DAC Magic 200. So there you go. That's the one right there. That's the QR codes. And if you use Jiles McCoy at checkout, you should be able to get 10% off the deal. Although it wasn't working when I tried, but it supposedly will be working here pretty soon. So please check that out if you get a chance. And to the folks over at Cambridge, thank you so much for sending all that over. I'm going to close that up, and hopefully, Matt, you're watching, and Steve, are you out there? Come on, I haven't seen any comments. Don says that's a good deal for the NZ8. I agree, man. It's an amazing projector. How about the Just Video walls that they sell? Of course, that's more. They cost more than, yeah, and that's what I was getting at. So those big form factor TV are panel style televisions. If I could have anything right now in my theater, I would have Just Video walls come in and install like a 120 or 130 4:1 screen in my theater, and I would do left and right, in wall beside it, or maybe just leave the towers out because I test so much stuff. It's good to be able to plug towers in, or maybe I would just put in walls in and then have jumpers at the bottom so I could put towers in if I wanted to test them. That's what I would do. I would put in walls in and then have jumpers at the bottom so I could bypass those and put towers in or stand mounts or whatever if I wanted to. And then I would do a above and below speaker, and I would use some DSP technology to do the virtual center channel with above and below, and I would be in hog heaven. I'm telling you what, that's yeah. Just Video walls. Looking at you. All right, just another couple of looks here. Okay. All right. Okay. So Kellen says, Kellen from Dream Media says the Pearless and White series is 20% off. 20% off. So use my link down for Dream Media, and the 20% off Pearless is awesome. And then the JVC NZ7 and NZ9 both on sale as well. So good stuff there. All right. Let's see. TubeBuddy, blah, blah, blah. All right. Vivid Storm sent a note. Below our links to our best-selling products, offering 15% off. Okay, so they said, by the way, if you share discount information, do we need to pay you? Yes. Send me some money. Everybody knows I'll take it. But no, whatever. I don't care. I'm just here to help. So let's put them up. I'm going to no, that's not what I want. I want your link. Let me copy your link. Vivid Storm. I actually like Vivid Storm screens. They do the pop-up screen stuff. Let me share that out so you can see what I'm talking about. Share screen, Chrome tab, Vivid Storm, share. Okay, boom. Oh, I have to add it. Sorry. Boom. There's the boom. Join our mailing list. There we go. So there's that. Vivid Storm tension floor rising UST ALR projection screen. And if it does really use Siri, like they said, that would be really nice to have it just be like, open my screen up, please. That'd be baller. I know they had a remote control dongle thing, so maybe it's just like a remote integration or something like that. But yeah, I've really enjoyed the screens. And then this black part here, underneath the gray screen, I think they have that in an acoustically transparent material, so you can actually put a center channel back behind there if you want to, which really helps. And man, they're going to do 130 inch. So for these folks, you can do 15% off here for that. So that's the Vivid Store. I don't have this link down below in my stuff yet. I'll have to add it. What's your go-to movie scene for testing a TV? Okay, so one of the scenes that I really like for a TV, because in a TV you can really test those black levels pretty hard. Um, and I forget. I've got this saved, and I don't remember which one it is off the top of my head. But there's one of the Black Panther movies, and I don't think it's the most recent one. I think it's like the second one or something. He jumps out of like this airplane, and he falls through the sky, and it's nighttime and it's dark. And that one you really need to see what, it's really stressful on the contrast and back level capabilities of a TV. So for me, that one is a really good scene for black level detail. And there's also a demo, and this could be anything, right? So what you want to have is like jet black against the super most brightest white that you possibly can have, right? And what you'll notice is in let me move this. You'll notice that for OLEDs, since at a per pixel level you can just turn off the OLED and it doesn't produce any light and there's no backlight, that line is just like straight, right? It's crisp, right, between the darkest dark and the lightest light. Whereas for other types of technology that use backlighting, they can't turn things off on a per pixel level. You've got like 500 dimming zones or whatever it might be, or some of the new TVs like 10,000 dimming zones. So that's the difference, right? But that's another really good test if you want to understand the capabilities of OLED versus LED or QLED or mini LED or micro LED. That's the big one. Go with their 150. They've got a 150 inch model with VividStorm. Oh, nice. I didn't even know they had that. I know the 130 is coming. I didn't know they had 150. They have some drop downs and then some fixed mount ones. Oh no. Look, yeah, they have yeah, they got some big ones. Yeah, I didn't realize they had such big ones. There are some big ones. Wow. Cool. Thanks for that, Richard. Appreciate it. All right. Let me go and see if there's anything else I've missed in mail yet. So that one actually came in at 7:47. So 47 minutes after the stream started. I'm glad that I was able to get that in. LG just sent me a note saying that we saw you on our webpage. Are you sure you don't want to buy something? And that is all I've got. All right. I think that is going to bring us to the end of the stream. So everybody out there, thanks so much for hanging out for the last hour and 12 minutes as we talked about Memorial Day sales. I think I'm going to do this kind of episode before, the big sale days, particularly Black Friday, and be able to talk about this stuff and then answer people's questions about this kind of technology. Remember, like, share. If you haven't subscribed yet, I would love it if you push that subscribe button down below. It'd mean a lot to me. And as you think about buying this stuff, it'd mean a lot too if you could support the channel by using one of the affiliate links down below. And they are all affiliate links, 100%. I'm not shy. Let's go. Affiliates. We love it. And with that, I think we're going to be done. HiFi Haven, thank you too. And everybody else out there, thank you so much. Thank you to our new member. Bruce is the man. I'm going to, let's throw his name up one more time. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining. All the royalties in the house tonight. So thank you guys. And I will see you next Tuesday for this show. And remember, I'll also be doing Unbox Live on Sunday with Drake, the producer. So make sure you drop by and check that one out. I think we're going to unbox a little projector. So not like a big one that you mount on the ceiling, but a little one that you can carry room to room and project onto the wall. So the Atom by Dangbai, which will be pretty cool. So see you guys in the next one. Take care.